Okay. Full disclosure. Matt Crua died 20 episodes ago. Since then, the big brains at Cartridge Blowers have been looking for a way to bring him back. And I am that way. Grown in a vat of embryonic ooze and filled with more plastic and metal than Joan Rivers' still fresh corpse, I am the Omega Matt. Cloned from the ultimate flesh and given life anew. Sometimes, however, clones are made that are not as me as perfect. I mean, me think this perf. Alright, gonna have to grow some new brain meat. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that this week we played clone games! Games that tried so hard to be something else but just couldn't be the original because the original was already the original. Dylan masters the flying knee but will always stay in the streets in fighter's history. Cody can lock and Cody can chase, but can he do both in lock and chase? I flash fry some Nepalese terrorists and stumble around in the subway like a trenchcoat porn salesman in Manhattan in Syphon Filter, and Nikki lets us in on her secret love for dogs who look like Snoop Dogg and Konami Krazy Racers. Perhaps you have your own clone out there and you don't even know it. Perhaps you are the clone. In which case, congratulations! You should find the original's corpse and play fun pranks with it. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 58. Baked Potato! You were expecting something funny after the title to fade out on, weren't you? Sorry. Clone Matt doesn't do that. You're just gonna have to keep waiting. Yep. Keep waiting.
YNIN Podcasting, part of the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network.
Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, and with me as always is Nikki Wright, Matt Crua, Dylan Frisbee. Oh.
There's that 1,000-yard stare we all know and love.
Yeah, he's still doing it. Alright, well, gonna change camera now. And right back to me.
How can you ignore the eyes of a killer, Cody?
it's the murder stare. So this week we if you stick along to the second half of the show, we played Stick Along. Yeah, Stick Along. It's the Stick Along gang. And
yeah, totally. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Cody talks like a farmer.
If you stick along with the rest of the show,
I take offense. No, it's we played games that are knockoffs of other games, clones, if you will, and that's
developed in a laboratory. Their genetics spliced from cells taken from inside their video game mouths.
I think that's just they're coming up with strep throat.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know, Dolly the sheep, the first ever cloned sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, actual clone of Mappy.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
learned something new.
Fucking better.
Yeah. Well, that's what you have to look forward to. Or if you don't want to wait, you can go ahead and click in the description below on YouTube on the timestamp. It'll take you right there. But before that,
and at my penis.
Or Matt's penis. You click on Matt's penis if you want to.
I'm not standing up and putting that on camera again.
No,
for you.
No, that was just once. So before we do that, let's go over some newer stuff. Did anyone play anything worth talking about this week, or the week before, whatever?
Casino games, but no.
I saw a guy who looked just like Cody's dad go and sit down at a blackjack table, put down $20 and bet the $20 lose, and he was like, fuck. And then he was like, all right, and he puts in another $20, loses again, and just goes, fuck's sake, and gets up and leaves. And he looked just like your dad.
That was my dad.
I believe it was.
He was there. I didn't know it. I didn't know that he traveled to Reno for a casino trip. But That
he
sounds
was there,
exactly like him.
And I imagine that he's going to have a lot of explaining to do to your mother.
It's
because-
true. They've lost everything. They're retired now. They can't afford it.
No, they can't. And yeah, he wasn't having a good time.
No. But did you guys have fun in Reno?
Yeah,
Why did you go to Reno?
because it was our anniversary.
Oh.
And we were given a thing for Christmas that would give us like 2 nights and like $100 in resort credit, so we pretty much didn't have to pay for food.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
we only had to pay for the room tax on the room.
Not bad.
Yeah, so all in all, we spent about $100 for the whole trip. So
Wow.
That's
yeah,
a
we
cheap
had
trip.
we had this awesome suite. Like the shower had like 2 shower heads, and the bathroom had a TV in it, which was
Oh my
weird
god.
but kind of incredible.
You were in luxury. I'm pretty sure that's the
Luxury.
definition.
Yeah.
Jeez, pretty sweet gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, when's our anniversary, honey?
Oh.
Oh, at least your hand looks sad about
Back
it.
in the kitchen.
Oh,
No, because I like to cook.
Right.
I've literally never been to a casino in my life, but I had Golden Nugget for the PlayStation 1, which is a 3D virtual casino that
Yeah.
starred Adam West.
Oh, wow. So you got to
would go
gamble
play
with
games, and
Batman.
then Adam West would stand there and say, "Baccarat, I see you're playing Baccarat. I like Baccarat." And it was really fucking weird. And there was a story where like he gets his hand chopped off by mobsters. Fucking greatest game.
Whoa.
Wow.
5 stars.
I mean,
2
if that was
thumbs
true,
up.
I would watch that.
You
Even
need
if,
one thumb up because the other one's
Yeah,
missing.
the other
yeah, I mean, I'd play a game where Batman told me that I was poor.
We're out of money, old chum. Just like in real life.
Na 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 na. Well, Dylan, did you play anything while you were on your trip?
no.
So
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Did I, Nikki?
All right.
There was this one machine where it was like the max bet was $5, and so he was like, "Oh, I just want to try this." So he puts in his money, does the max bet, and he wins $60 and just walked away.
Well, no, it was the minimum was $5. I don't.
No, because you played multiple lines, so you had to have played the maximum.
Well, I did play max, but the minimum was $5 to play.
But
It
the
was
max
$5.
bet was $100. So really,
Oh, so really you lost
Yeah.
you lost money.
it's
That's not how that worked.
Well, cool. Well, I'm glad you guys have fun. Did anyone play anything else they want to talk about?
I played stuff.
Did
of
you?
course.
What did
Come
you
on.
play, sir? You played something.
Well, if you check the Twitch stream this week, which you can check on the YouTube channel, I played a game called Alien Isolation.
Okay.
You ever seen those movies, the Alien movies?
Yeah, with
Sojourner Truth or whatever?
Sojourner Truth. Yeah, Sojourner
Yeah.
Truth. She chases little penis monsters. And,
Yeah. A little
yeah.
dick mouth comes up out of her, and like ladies, the man's chest is like, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never seen any of those movies all the way through.
Oh, okay.
But I'd heard Alien Isolation was really cool. Have we talked about that on the show before?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay, cool. It's a survival horror game where basically in the first movie, it's Sigourney Weaver being chased around the space station by this alien, and it kills all her friends, and she's the last one left alive, and she's just got to fucking run. And that's kind of the gist of this game, is that you're pretty powerless.
Okay.
You can't really attack or
That's
kill the
interesting.
alien, and there's only one. And
Really?
it basically stalks you throughout the entire game.
So it's kind of like a
and-
survival horror kind of thing.
That's what I just said. I said survival horror. Those
Oh,
are the
did you?
words I used.
Oh,
Okay?
I stopped paying
You
attention
weren't
for a second.
And so it stalks you throughout the space station, and you basically just have to run, hide, survive. Yeah. I haven't really gotten into the running and hiding part yet. I played a lot of the opening areas where you kind of just see, oh shit, bad things are happening where I am. but it's got a pretty cool atmosphere. It's a very pretty game, and there's some cool technology to go with it.
Okay.
It has a sensor for your microphone,
Okay.
and if you make too much noise, the alien will hear you
Oh, holy shit! Whoa!
and come find you and kill you. So, like, if you're in the same room with the alien, like, the challenge is leave your mic on and be quiet.
So it makes for a great Twitch stream.
Right. If your baby wakes up and starts crying and screaming.
Your baby killed you.
Right. Thanks, baby. You're next. You dumb dead baby. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I also played some Final Fantasy Tactics last weekend.
All right. On the
if you never
stream?
played, I did. Yeah, I
Oh,
played
I
that
missed
for like
that.
2 hours. I played a mod of it that kind of changes things up a little bit. It makes it it's a little more harder, but supposedly more balanced. If you've never played FF Tactics, it's possibly I'd put it in the top 3 in the entire Final Fantasy series. Period.
Yeah.
I think it's a great game.
I like that.
I've talked about Tactics before a million times, but anyway, yeah, Tactics is fun and it's a new experience because it's a balance and the job system makes more sense
Okay.
and there are less useless jobs. Like Archer is one of the first jobs you can unlock in Final Fantasy Tactics, and in the original vanilla game, it's just useless. It's garbage. Never be an Archer. There's
Really?
no reason to be an Archer. But now in the new one, you can, in this mod, you can be an Archer, and it's worthwhile.
Okay.
And then I've also been playing Civilization 5.
Civ 5
with
is
some
great.
I've been playing with some people online using a website that I found called Giant Multiplayer Robot.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, and what it does is it takes the hot seat multiplayer, which seems like to me when I read about what hot seat multiplayer is, it seemed like, man, this seems really useless. And hot seat is basically one player takes a turn at a time, kind of like in the real game,
Yeah.
and you trade the save file between each other. And it's it seems really like I don't know cumbersome.
Yeah.
Like that would take a while. Giant Multiplayer Robot streamlines all of that. It uploads and downloads the save file for you.
Okay.
You can click in the Giant Multiplayer Robot program, and it will automatically open Civ 5, and then you take your turn, hit save, and then the text that you saved your game closes your game out, uploads the save.
Oh, cool. So you don't have to sit around waiting if you don't want to.
Right, exactly.
That's
and
kinda
so it's very it helps because I'm playing with some people on a forum I go to, and they live all around the world, in Australia, England, etc., etc. So it's very helpful for people who don't live in the same area and
Yeah.
can all be online or in the same time zone, can all be online at the same time all the time. So you can take those turns at your leisure. We've been, we just started a couple days ago, and it's right now it's at like one turn a day, but that's fine. It's
Yeah.
gonna last a long time, but
Yeah, forever.
as long as I don't have to manually upload every single freaking save.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Right.
That's a cool
And
service.
it also has an Android app that alerts you when it's your turn.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah,
So you can leave your friends at the coffee shop and go.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hold on. I gotta go. Build a Mohawk warrior. Be right back.
I have to go
I'm
put
the
a bullet in
Iroquois.
Gandhi.
Yeah. I think we have one AI player who is Gandhi. So
All right.
Oh, good.
super psyched.
Gandhi's such a bastard.
He is. He is the ultimate bastard. And I think that's really all I've really been playing.
So, if no one else played anything, we can get into the new crap.
Yay!
Let's
All right.
do it.
All right. So, we have a bit more than we usually do the last couple months, really.
Motherfuckers.
But not a lot. One game actually came out 2 days before this was released, February 10th, 2013. And we're only mentioning it because we talked about it on the last episode. Matt played it for Cartridge Player's Gaiden. And that's Evolve for the Xbox One, PC, PS4. And you can click on the annotations or in the description to see both Matt's playthrough and the part of that episode where we talked about it. But essentially, you can just look at those to kind of figure it out what it is. But
it's all right.
It's
all right.
Moving on to February 13th, we have The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D for the 3DS. So if you're super into the old N64 Zelda games, or you liked the remake of Ocarina, maybe you'll like Majora.
I loved the Ocarina of Time 3D. I thought it was really great. It did a really great job.
The Majora's Mask 3D is getting really great reviews
I'm
right
sure.
now. So.
Can we talk about Zelda for a second?
Yeah,
did you guys hear about this?
What?
Yes, I did. I know exactly. I think it's so weird.
Weird? Why?
I mean...
How about we say what it is?
Let's talk about what it is.
Wall Street Journal is reporting that Netflix is in talks with Nintendo and has possibly signed a deal to make a Legend of Zelda live-action series on Netflix.
That sounds awesome.
Right?
I want
But
it to be awesome, but it could be so bad.
Why? Well, hold on. First of all, why would you... Listen, Netflix, original series track record is great.
I know it's great. I know that. But, I mean, it's going to have such high expectations, and I know that there's no possible way that they could, meet everybody's expectations. Are they going to do an original... I mean, obviously it's going to be an original story, but are they going to implement things from... past games? Are they going to come up with a whole new thing entirely? Are people going to be is it going to be canon? Is it not? I don't know. It'll be interesting. It might be weird.
These are all things I don't care about. I just want to have
things
a
I
fun
care
show
about.
Zelda. I don't
Just treat it like the movies and the Marvel movies and Marvel comics. They're
if it's canon or not,
things.
that's fine. It can be non-canon all day.
Well, I mean, I personally don't care if it is or not. I just want to know, are they going to try to be like, well, this is part of something,
Right.
or is it not part of?
I mean, I'm more than confident in Netflix's people to make good things. I'm really psyched for the Marvel stuff this year.
Yeah.
So I mean, Netflix just keeps pandering to me.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah, please just keep making stuff just for me. That's okay. Yeah. In fact, I don't know what else is left to pander to me about. I mean, I think there's a lot.
It should be a Legend of Zelda 2 game filmed entirely in side scroll.
I probably think that would be kind of terrible in the best way possible.
Yeah, I would still watch that.
So there's that. And lastly, February 24th, 2015, we get Resident Evil Revelations 2 Episode 1 for the PC, Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, and PS4. So apparently Resident Evil is getting an episodic series.
Yeah, Revelations I've heard was good. I haven't played it, but I heard it was a really great game.
Was that episodic as well?
No, it was a 3DS game originally.
Oh, okay.
But now they're kind of taking it to consoles. And, I mean, I think episodic can work for...
Oh, yeah, I think it can too. I'm not saying that this is bad. It takes place between Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6. You play as Chris Redfield and Barry Burton, with Barry's daughter Myra and some little girl named Natalia Corda.
I thought you played as Claire Redfield, not...
Chris. At least that's
Really?
what the article I read said.
Interesting.
So there's that. This game will contain microtransactions, but not for the story mode. It's for all the other
I didn't
modes.
hear about that. What do the microtransactions do?
You'll be able to buy extra continues and other little things for the different modes in the game. So.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. But the story mode you can play as normal, and it will be cooperative.
Okay.
So yeah, cool. Just ignore, hunters or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's it.
No.
Oh, that's right. Matt wanted to talk about something.
You forgot the most important release coming out on February the 24th. Resident Evil is a game. It's okay.
Okay.
It's cool. But on February the 24th, finally, after all this time, you, Cody, can rock the dragon. Yes, sir. That's right. Dragon Ball Xenoverse comes out on February 20th.
Oh, actually, I did see this. I just didn't say anything about it.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse comes. I have that game pre-ordered. I'm
Really?
excited for
So
that
what's
game.
so special about this compared to other Dragon Ball games?
It is a massively multiplayer online fighting game.
Oh, well, that sounds kind of cool.
Right? I love that. I love that idea. Basically, and with no monthly fee, it's just you buy the game and you're good. And then you can wander around the worlds and
That's
fight
awesome.
in
And
one-on-one
microtransactions, I'm sure.
I don't know, probably.
Yeah.
There's a very robust create a character system where you can take your character, give them one of, I think it's like 900 different outfit pieces. And there's like, multiple clothes you can put on your body. And then like 8 different races. And then you can go train under the actual characters and learn their moves to customize your move set. And then take your original character, Do Not Steal, or whatever, or the actual characters from the show out to go fight.
Cool.
And whatever. There's
That's
also
awesome.
a story. There's also a story, but who cares?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mostly it just looks like a really cool fighting game.
That's cool.
And and the online aspect to it is really intriguing to me. We're very close. We're very close to my dream game as a kid, which was. Have I mentioned my dream game that I made up before?
No.
On the show? I may have mentioned it on like Cartridge blowers like 5 years ago, but my dream game as a kid, and I came up with this and I loved it so much I would like doodle about it in my notebooks at school, was the Street Fighter RPG, where it's based on the story from the games, and you would go around and every time you got into a random battle, it would be a 1-round Street Fighter match with
That actually sounds awesome.
Or whoever was in your party against
I
someone
would
else.
play that.
Like
Yeah.
the problem is it would take fucking forever.
Well, that's true.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what you want. You want people playing your game and spending lots and lots and lots of their time on it.
That's true. That's true.
With that, let's go ahead and move into playing some video games.
Let's.
Okay, so as I stated at the beginning of the episode, this week's theme is knockoffs, which we have done before. But we got a
Knockoffs,
whole
rip-offs,
new batch.
clones.
Yeah, all sorts of games meant to basically ride the coattails and pick up some sweet, sweet cash from the main games.
Last time we had some good ones. It wasn't last time the one where you were gone, and Jerry was here and played the Gianna sisters.
No, I was here. Someone was gone, but we had Jerry, who played Gianna Sisters. You played some Grand Theft Auto thing.
Oh, I almost played Crime Life 3 actually.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
There's a Crime Life 3.
Wow.
I am not depressed enough to want to put myself through that. So
Well, that's good. I
Yeah.
forgot what I played that time. But anyway, we have a whole new batch of games this time, and Dylan is going to start us off.
Hooray!
So what'd you play, Dylan?
So I played the knockoff of Street Fighter.
of which there are like 4 million.
Yeah.
But this one, by far, takes the cake of all of them. It is called Fighter's History, and it has copied Street Fighter down to the core. Even from its title screen, to the characters, to the backgrounds, to the moves, everything. It is
I'm looking at the frozen screen here at the beginning. Like even the font for the menu looks pretty
Yes!
similar.
Yes.
it's everything. Fighter's History was sued by Capcom. Well, I guess the developers of it was the developers are called Data East.
Oh.
Yeah. They were sued by Capcom, and Capcom lost the lawsuit.
Wow.
For reasons that were just made up.
Well, they weren't made up.
Well, they were just randomly
The
applied.
judge was an idiot, though.
Yeah. Basically, how was it phrased, Nikki? You read it.
It was the judge said that although he found similarities and complete rip-offs of characters, he found that there was no infringement of copyright due to something called scene affaire, which is like a French term meaning it's mandatory to have that element as part of what you're doing. And so he's saying even though like there's a Chun-Li character that's very obviously a ripoff of Chun-Li, and even though you have the combo moves that are exactly the same, you can't make a game in this genre without all that stuff. So there's no infringement.
I believe Fighting Game Future had something to say about that.
Right. The judge was dumb. But yeah.
All right. Well, Dylan, do you want to say anything else before we get into it?
No. Let's do it.
Let's watch it.
All right.
Wow, the music is even pretty much the same.
Pretty much
Yeah,
the same.
you're about to get a little bit offended.
I'm real mad that Fighter's History isn't about you fighting George Washington.
Oh my goodness.
Now that is a game we should make.
Best.
Presidential fight. Wow. Holy crap, the select screen is the damn same.
It is.
Where's
it is exactly the same.
minus
Ray
the map.
versus Sam J.
Holy crap.
Brazil.
Yeah, where's Blanca?
I do want to say, if you can you listen, listen for Ray's, like, whatever move. It sounds like he's saying baked potato.
Yeah, it's when he does his energy blast. He goes, baked potato!
That was it.
Big potato. There it is. So, do you know the story behind these fighters? Do you know the fighters' history?
I found them earlier, if you'd like me to...
Yeah, who's Ray? Tell me about Ray.
I will tell you about Ray. Ray... Hang on, it's taking forever to load. Okay, so
Look at
Ray
that guy on that boat
actually...
cheering you on.
He's actually the lead character for the first 2 games. There were 3 games.
There's 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a detective from Los Angeles with a unique fighting style, and that's all we know about Ray.
That's the story?
His name is Ray McDougall.
Ray McDougall.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
it's spelled like Doug. So.
Did you guys notice his like shirt lit up when he died?
Yes.
Why did that happen?
It's like a cheap Iron Man.
When you won,
He even had like a fucking tiger shot. What is that?
when you win in Street Fighter 2, don't you get a fist? This
Yes,
is
you do.
This is a thumbs up.
Yep.
Baked potato.
This really seems like Chinese knockoff of Street Fighter to me. Like I would find this in a Hong Kong
Absolutely.
street.
Yeah.
Look at that family on the porch on the back right. Like they're just they're cheering you on, but also they don't care.
Yeah.
They're just glad that they have something to watch.
Exactly.
Ray loses.
God, you got your ass kicked. Yankee
Yankee
go
go
home.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Hey, it's Fei Long.
Mizoguchi versus
Yeah.
Sanjay.
I feel like that's not in any way a real name. Mizoguchi.
So I skipped ahead to
Yeah, I was about to say, you already have thumbs up.
yeah. This guy actually took me about 10 times to beat.
Jesus.
And it's on easy mode, I noticed.
Yeah,
That
it
sucks. I like the guy in the boat. He's like taking off a top hat that he's not even really wearing.
I like the fact that there are 4 abandoned boats.
Right?
Like, how are you
Someone's
gonna
gonna
keep
have to
those
swim out
boats?
to
One of
them.
them's full of food.
Ghosts.
That's why the villagers are somewhat, lacking enthusiasm.
I love your amazing jumping knee attack because this is like all you do.
Sam
I
Chase
know, it's all I
tattoos.
can do.
Sam J, you fucker.
Die!
There we go. His tattoos flew off. What?
Yep. Yep, I kicked the tattoos right off of him.
Wow, that guy was happy. I knew my powers would destroy
Yeah,
you.
so the victory comments. were-
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. They're the same It's the same goddamn game.
Japan.
So this is supposed to be a Ryo knockoff. They made it a girl and called her Ryoko.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's the same costume.
This is just the inside of the building you fight on top of. In treatment, too.
Right.
I think this is a Ranma 1/2 hard battle stage.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It totally is. It's a KONE stage.
Whoa!
One half hard battle. And if
Yeah.
you look in the background, look at that kid chasing the dog.
I think it's a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat. And there's the guy just sort of sweeping outside like, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll fucking fighting in my house.
This is kind of interesting. I mean, Ryoko isn't like straight Ryu. She seems to have like a judo kind of fighting style, which is kind of neat.
her story is that she studied judo since she was 3 from her grandfather, and she's also a high school girl.
The end.
The end. That's it.
Why are they fighting? Because high school.
Right. Mizoguchi is a high school delinquent from Osaka who's in his late 20s after being held back repeatedly for many years. So despite being an adult, he makes the conscious decision to keep trying. He's a prominent character in the series, having appeared in several games outside of this franchise.
Wait, there were what? Games outside this franchise?
That's what this says. I don't know what that means.
Other knockoffs.
I guess maybe the developers put him in other games.
Like Karnov. They did that with Karnov, too.
Yeah.
I like how her headband glows. Like, it's really stupid. But
Yeah.
also neat. Like, in a different way. Like, I hate it, but it's neat.
I hear ya.
I was easy on you this time, little girl. She just looks kind of upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perturbed.
Yeah.
She had to get an adhesive medical strip.
It's Vega.
He's maskless Vega.
Jean.
That's what he's named without his mask.
So Jean is a French dude.
I'm shocked.
A French gymnast who's always achieved perfect scores until the day he scored, get this, a 9.98. And
Motherfucker!
Since then he's been picking up martial arts in order to improve his strength and scores. And also, I guess he lives in 1700s Versailles.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
With Arabs in the background, too.
now do make sure you come to the cotillion. Fighting back. And there shall be an escapade between 2 fisticuff gentlemen.
And then there's like the newspaper boy in the background.
Right.
Yeah. Or like the guy in the green is just like, oh yes, I love it.
And his gray brother.
Yeah. Mizoguchi is an ass kicker.
He knows how to jump a lot.
What are you gonna do, Sean?
He has that knee insured.
I'm gonna be honest, Jean has like maybe the worst music.
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
no, it's pretty bad.
And I'm noticing now that this room has like 8 or 12 chandeliers.
Yeah,
Why?
rich people,
Ah, of
I
course.
mean, why not?
the bourgeois.
Yeah. Did he just say
My
piss
big
off?
toe.
Piss off.
My toe.
Yes, Mizoguchi, you're my hero. I want to learn your fighter's history.
To lose to you would be silly. That's hardcore.
Oh yeah.
Well, speaking of losing, this is where all goes downhill.
Oh no. Versus Lee? This is Ken, isn't it? This is Ken to that other guy's Ryu.
This guy is freaking cheap.
Oh, you're kind of wailing on him.
Yeah.
He is a Chinese Bajiquan expert, or exponent. Exponent doesn't seem correct, Wikipedia. Who participates in the Great Grapple. That's what this tournament is called, by the way. The Great Grapple. In order to seek the mysterious warrior who killed his father. So he's kind of like Chun-Li.
Yeah.
What is that?
But like his moves were kind of like Yin and Yang from Street Fighter 3, which is kind of weird because this game is like 10 years before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capcom decided it was just time to.
Yeah, we gotta rip off Lee. Man, those are totally like yin and yang moves. This is crazy. What? Yeah, that jumping fist thing too. And that kick. That's crazy. This is ridiculous. Maybe he's kind of like Fei Long too a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Kick the headband right off of me.
Things like to fly off of people when they die in this game.
Just that badass.
You will always stay in the streets. You are not allowed at my hotel.
That's like a really terrible fortune cookie, Fortune.
So can you not choose from the gray ones because you've killed them?
Oh, I can.
Oh.
Mizoguchi looks very different from his icon in the
Back to
select
Ray.
thing.
I know.
Ray and Lee, the ultimate battle. Detective versus Chinaman. I'm here to
Fighting.
solve a mystery because I'm a detective and I have a fighting style, I think. Dang, he pushes you all the way across the stage. That's
Yeah.
kinda deep. Fuck you! Fuck you!
That jump move takes a lot of damage.
I like how he said wheel kick when he did his wheel kick.
I totally heard radio. I was like, radio kick?
That
Oh.
damn move again. The same one.
Oh,
They're
dang.
on to me. They're on to my airborne
You
move.
destroyed the sign. Now no one's gonna know not to feed the ducks. Going for the cheap victory. Kick, 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 kick. Wheel kick. Baked potato. Come on, Ray. Come on. I believe in you. Ray, your
Nope.
guts.
Ray. Ray, you're gonna die.
Ray, no, Ray, just come on, stick and move, keep doing the jumping knee, that's the one. Yeah, you can't take that jumping knee. Oh, you fool.
You're gonna die! Yeah! Oh.
You should have just jumped and kneed all over the place.
Ray loses.
No.
We never saw the Chun-Li novel?
Rise again, and I'll get
Oh, yeah,
really
really?
get angry.
I don't know if I want to do that.
So he never rises again. He's dead.
Oh, man.
Fight!
That got intense towards
That
the
was cool, I like that. Someone steal that.
Well then, Dylan, would you play this game again?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
No,
So-
I would.
Not a super big fan of Street
Yeah.
Fighter knockoff.
That's enough history for me.
Okay. Cool. All right then. I'm up next, and I played Lock and Chase, which
Lock and Chase.
Lock and Chase. They're actually two different ones. There's one for the arcade, and then later one for the Game Boy. I played the one for the Game Boy.
Is this our first original Game Boy game?
That's actually made it to the show. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Like we've had advanced games, but not the original Game Boy.
There was the Hamtaro game that I played for the first episode that
was color,
became a
though,
beta.
right?
Actually, it was color. You're right. This is the first original Game Boy game on the
Yeah.
show. Yeah. So Lock and Chase is pretty much Pac-Man.
Data East!
Pretty much.
Oh my
Pac-Man.
god!
Well,
It is.
There we go.
Jesus Christ, we don't even have to have the Data East episode. Right now.
It's, yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's play it.
No, I didn't do Data East. Are you ready to play this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Not
right.
much else to say. It's Pac-Man.
Why is there money?
Because instead of collecting dots, you're collecting coins. You are a thief running away from not ghosts, but police officers.
Okay, I dig it. A good twist.
So the premise is, I guess, maybe less ridiculous
Then what? Then
than
Pac-Man?
Pac-Man, yeah.
Like, what is the premise of Pac-Man?
You run away from ghosts. I guess there is a premise. And instead of collecting the power pellets in the four corners, you collect a diamond which randomly appears in the center.
And it allows you to murder police officers.
Yeah. For some reason, whenever you collect diamonds, you're just really super fucking proud of yourself. You can murder cops super
I'm the best
easy.
criminal ever!
Oh, and you can throw blockages behind you.
Really?
Yeah, so that is the other twist.
That's the lock.
Yeah.
I kind of wished you could see the entire map.
Yeah, that would be good. So wait, do you have a certain amount of, like, locks?
Yes, you can run out of them. I think you get 2 per stage. I kept forgetting I had them. Because I found out I had them on mistake. I just pressed a button. Oh, and when you collect the money bag, they just stop moving. They get, like, the cops just get super sad and don't do anything
We
anymore.
failed! We failed you, the bank! Now they're gonna foreclose on our homes. Oh!
Oh, bullshit.
Looks like you got 2 of those cops synced.
Yeah. They are as one now.
I think this is pretty cool. This seems better than Pac-Man.
It actually wasn't that bad. It's pretty much exactly the same as Pac-Man with a few tweaks thrown in.
I mean, you know, all the mazes are different.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's true. That is an advancement. The later versions of Pac-Man would do that too. In fact, they do steal one other element from a later version of Pac-Man.
Can you jump?
No, not that one. They take it
Fuck,
from
you're
Super
dead. You're
Pac-Man.
dead.
Yeah. I was dead, and I thought maybe throwing down a block would do any good. This is also I think the only song.
That kind of sucks. I mean, it's a good song, though.
Yeah.
I dig it.
It's not a bad song, no.
You get really sick of it though after.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
God, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Why do you keep going up for the 1 dot?
I kind of die a lot on this level,
You are bad.
but then once I get past it, I do a little better. The one cop looks like he just has a gigantic mustache. Whenever
Jesus
he
Christ!
walks down.
Jesus Christ! Oh my
Cody
God!
Coleman.
Matt gets so mad. Luckily, unlike Pac-Man, you can actually continue where you left off.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Dylan just left.
Yeah, he doesn't care about your games or anyone else's. Jesus Christ! You
Cody.
suck!
Cody,
Calm
what is
down.
that block going to do for you?
I don't know. It's a last-ditch effort to try to do something, and then sometimes, when you press it, it doesn't appear near you. It kind of just picks a spot and goes to it.
Like the only one of these cops actually seems faster than you,
Yeah.
which I think is the kind of jumpy one, and even then, not that much. So really, as long as you just run straight and immediately turn, they'll never get you.
Well.
But you
okay.
keep going for the extra little dot.
Yeah, I know.
Turn around! You caught yourself!
I did. That was my biggest mistake in this
What
entire
did you
playthrough.
do that for?
Idiocy?
Listen, I'm waiting for you to get all the dots, and I'm waiting in the getaway vehicle, and you are dead again.
This
You
is where
turn states on me, motherfucker.
this is where it changes. This is where I stop losing all the time. Because I decide to stop trying to collect everything in one area and just not get hit.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. At least I hope this is where that is. I need all of the money.
God, you don't, though.
Get the diamond.
I got
There
it.
you go. Now you can go back for that 1 pellet.
I need it. I need that 1 pellet.
Like, I was like,
You only think you do.
Well, I do. I just don't need it right then. I can't beat
Right.
the level without it.
Oh, God.
Sing it, Cody. Take it
Yeah.
home. Take it home. Vocal solo.
You do kind of get to start going faster, and that's cool.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh god.
There you go.
Yep. What have you done? Okay, you got this. You got this.
Yep. And now, next level.
Woo!
Yay!
Game over.
Yep.
Oh, we got a cinema.
Oh, no, here's a different song.
Okay, cool. Bonus time. Let's go.
Yeah. There's a slot machine, so this is different from Pac-Man.
Oh, ew.
So it's, you beat a level in Mario 2.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
If it ain't Mario 2, I don't care about slots.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude, how greedy are you?
Gotta rob all the banks.
You successfully robbed the bank.
Here's a new mechanic that they took from Super Pac-Man. Super Pac-Man had these doors.
Okay. Which is what, only you can open them?
Yeah, only I can open them, but it kind of takes a while to open.
Oh god. Oh, he's trapped.
I trapped him.
Nice.
Not that it really matters.
Locked and chased. Done. Oh shit. This looks difficult, but like in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game actually was pretty fun, and I probably would play it again, honestly.
We didn't ask you.
Well,
Oh.
fuck off.
We were gonna
That
though.
question comes later.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're a bit ahead of the game, Cody.
I am.
Da, 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 da. Well, you should try and trap this other cop on the other side.
I thought about it, but then I'm like, there's only one of them. Right now, it's not really all that threatening.
That's true. Nice. Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to see which way he was going.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, man.
Looks like a pinball machine.
Yeah, it does kinda. That fucking cop.
Jesus, there's 4 of them?
Yeah.
This is fucked. You're fucked.
It's a little bit harder.
You're dead. Oh, he locked him. He did it.
I blocked the guy. Finally did me some good.
That guy on the right's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, I made a terrible mistake. I don't really know what I'm trying to do. I don't know why I didn't just walk into one.
You gotta...
You want to get later.
Yeah. I think you can try and maybe trap these guys on the one on the left.
I
What
probably
was
could.
that?
I probably could.
Wait, what was that?
That mistake.
I don't know that I would call that a
Twice?
mistake.
Honestly,
Wow.
I was just kind of ready to be done.
Yeah. it looks like-
So yeah, I liked that game actually, but I
Oh,
like
it's pretty
Pac-Man as
cool.
well. But this one is essentially the same game with a few cool things added in, and the mazes are nice.
Looks better, personally.
It's actually Miss Pac-Man apparently started out as a knockoff clone that
Yeah.
Joe
Yeah.
bought. So and Miss Pac-Man's better than Pac-Man too, so
Sure.
substantially. So yeah. And that's it for my game. I believe Nikki's up next.
Nope.
No.
It's me.
No, is you? Okay, Matt.
All right. So, I think I've mentioned before in previous episodes that, in my opinion, one of, if not the greatest game of all time, is Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay.
It's a fantastic game. It's one of those closest games you'll get to. I feel like games as art. It is. There's so many neat ideas and tricks, and the storyline is amazing and beautiful. The music's incredible. It's so close to being a perfect game. And the Metal Gear Solid series in general is kind of like that. It's a fun stealth series where you have to infiltrate enemy territory and take out terrorists, blah 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 blah. The whole deal.
Yeah.
And the first Metal Gear Solid game was pretty popular. It was one of the major system sellers for the PlayStation, along with Resident Evil and Final Fantasy VII. And as soon as MGS got really popular, of course someone had to copy it. The thing is that there's so much love and detail put into Metal Gear Solid games that you would have to have that same love and attention to detail to actually copy it well, and none of these people are that crazy.
Oh, okay.
This game was developed by 989 Studios, which was Sony's first, or I guess second-party publisher for the original PlayStation. And they were, like, everything 989 did was just bad. They're bad. Just
Really?
real bad. Yeah. It focuses on Gabriel Logan, who has the lamest anti-terrorist name I've ever heard. He is an operative of the Agency. It is just called the Agency.
Okay.
Ran by the man.
Yeah. Yes, he's on the trail of Eric Reomer, an international terrorist from Nepal. Because, all those Nepalese terrorists these days. This game was released in 1999, January, so it's, I think this is just before the dual. No, this is after MGS, so it's after the DualShock. So I don't know why the controls are so bad, but the controls are real bad. Spoiler alert.
Okay, cool.
And that's about it. There are some technical difficulties with this video. Recording it, for some reason, the sound kept going in and out, which you'll probably notice. And by that I mean the music and the sound effects, and they go in and out at complete random.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that
so,
sucks. Well, at least you have.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's Syphon Filter.
All right.
That's Syphon Filter. So to start with, here's the opening menu. I can select new game or training video, but I cannot tell what I am highlighting.
Oh, training. Oh, at first glance, I thought that said tranny video.
I have no idea. It's so hard to tell which one was being highlighted at the time. And so now I'm going to Georgia Street in Washington, D.C. There's a whole mission, and they're going to tell me about it right now. So let's listen up.
As the operation began, our intelligence within the FBI was not clear, but Romer's men are already inside the.
Oh, this
subway.
voice acting is fantastic.
Yes, enough to eliminate everyone within 100 miles or more.
We have to eliminate everyone. Yeah, there it goes real soft.
That car exploded. Why? Huh?
Cuz.
Don't worry, you're going to see that car
What a
explode.
generic looking map.
Yeah, so I can only run. I have this gun that shoots bullets, but the sound effect comes way after it sometimes.
I like how small that sign is.
Everything is small and bad and terrible. This is my silenced pistol that you can hear. I can also press select to cycle through my other guns.
Go kill the beekeeper.
I'm trying out the controls here. And then I remembered this thing. I have played a demo of this very little, a long time ago. And I remembered this thing. And so I'm like, well, I got to do this. Because this is the only thing I remember from Syphon Filter. Which is that he has a taser.
Oh, that's cool. And he catches on fucking fire?
And I can
What?
fry them with it.
That's the kind of taser we need in the real world.
And I can just sit there and just char them forever and never stop. And so I'm like, oh, I'm being shot.
Oh, wow.
No.
It goes fucking far.
Yeah, and I am a crack shot with the taser.
Holy shit!
And so I'm like, oh, hey, there's that guy.
Oh, there's a guy just sitting there shooting you.
Oh no!
All right.
Please tell me it's just a 12.5-minute montage of you doing this.
I thought about it. Definitely thought about it, but I'm like, no, I guess it's enough taser. Let's try the flashlight. Oh,
no, you're
dead. That's a glitch from recording. So every time you die, you start the level over.
Oh, son of a bitch.
As far as I know, there are no checkpoints at any point. And like, you know, this is trying really hard to capitalize off Metal Gear Solid, but Metal Gear Solid is a stealth game. Here, this is pretty much just a generic third-person shooter, but it really wanted everyone to think it was Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
So here's my sniper rifle, and every time I zoom in on someone, my AI teammates kill them before I can get a chance to shoot them.
Boo.
So the
Headshots
beekeepers
are the
are on
best.
your side.
Yeah. So here's a guy.
There are a lot of
Yeah.
towaway zones.
Like someone got him before I could. I'll get this guy. Someone else got him. So I
You
never
didn't
killed
say
him.
that. Yeah, we would have just assumed you were shooting him.
Right? Because you wouldn't know, but no,
Yeah.
it was someone else. I pick up their M16, and this apparently spawns enemies infinitely. Again, not very Metal Gear Solid-like. But I can't just sit there and auto-aim at them forever, because you have auto-aim.
Okay.
So I'm going to go down into this subway tunnel, which is lit really well.
Yeah, no.
So here's me
Yeah,
running into darkness.
that's fantastic.
And then I can contact Lian Xing, who... They have
Why
locked down
does-
the subway and turned.
Why is the camera just circling you while you're on the fucking phone?
I don't know. I might have been doing that, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So I have to go find an elevator to get into here. I never find the elevator.
Oh,
I have no
Okay.
idea where it was at. And again, so I'm always running, and I always have this weird strafe run, no matter what I do. And so it's really hard to direct myself. You'll see me bump into geometry a whole lot. Because again, if I turn, I'm always kind of leaning into the turn, no matter what.
yeah. It just kind of looks like you're a drunk person.
I realized if I press start, I could bring up a map, and then I looked at the map, and it told me absolutely nothing.
Drunk
So-
agent of the agency, the game.
Yeah. So I nailed those guys, and then immediately ran out of bullets. I'm waiting for more guys to show up. I'm like, oh hey, a door.
You just fucking ran through it. Where we're going, we don't need handles.
Like I feel like that was really unnecessary. But then you hear the glass shatter like 30 seconds later. And so here I'm like, oh, they set up these bottles for me to target practice. Bye.
All right, that's enough.
Got it in one.
So I can go through these really crappy hallways. Oh, look at this. There's a guy behind a box. I cannot hit him until he steps out like an idiot.
You can't climb the boxes?
I can, but I don't find that out till later.
Mm.
Kravitch. So Kravitch is a guy. I don't like him, I guess. I have no idea.
Weren't there several siphon filters?
Yes, there's like 7.
Really?
Oh, you got both of them.
Yeah, I can hold down L1 to bring up a targeting reticle that is really slow. So there's Kravitch. I hate
Oh no,
Kravitch.
get him.
Fucking Kravitch. God damn it. I hate that guy. This guy's wearing a flak jacket, which means he's fucking invincible, apparently.
His name is Flak Jacket.
And he just runs around like a crazy person. And like dives and shit. He just never stops running. And then he goes back there, and I'm like, oh, what? What am I supposed to do? So I feel like I'm gonna go tase him. But his flak jacket makes him immune to tasing.
Oh no!
What? No.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I broke glass with the taser for some reason. And so eventually I'm like, shit, this guy's actually just gonna come and murder me, and there's nothing I can do because he's invincible. Bye. Oh no, another guy that spawned out of nowhere because this game is bad. Another guy.
I guess you need a flak jacket.
Why do you run diagonally? What is
Right? It probably looks a lot easier to control than it is.
that? No, it doesn't look easy.
Like,
to
I am
control.
fighting the controls no matter where I go. I'm
Yeah.
actively fighting. And then I realize, oh, Square does that. Roll. We're
Nice.
gonna roll
At
the
least,
time from here
at
on
least
out.
you roll in a straight line.
Yeah, no, indeed.
Like when you turn, you do this weird diagonal thing.
And the camera is always at your back.
That's stupid.
Kravitch is a dead thing.
I killed Kravitch. I don't know if that's good or not. He
You
was
can't
running-
raid his body for the flak jacket?
No, but I can get this shotgun. Da 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 da. I'm never told why killing Krabbage is a good thing, or if it was. I mean, it could have been bad. He could have been like my brother.
Well,
You
the
said
way he
it
said
angrily.
Krabbage, it sounded like he was mad.
Yeah, but maybe like it was.
And he also sounded like he was doing his best Batman impersonation.
Krabbage. Where's Krabbage? Alright, so here I am, kind of, you know, drunkenly shambling back to this building. I realized, well, I used the triangle button, which I've used to open the box, and I figure that's how I can climb things.
His
Ooh,
hips totally roll when you run too. It's
Right?
weird.
So there's this thing. I can come over here and talk to Lian Xing.
has an agent pinned down in a vacant building 2 blocks east of you. Can you help?
And she wants me to go over to this building, but first I see this, and I'm like, oh wait, what? Look at this, like, genius of advertising.
Wow.
It's the hotel.
Is the
Just like the
hotel
place you were
advertising
totally
the
in
alley?
before.
Right, exactly.
The place you were in before was called The Place.
So here's a movie theater that is showing a movie called Espionage, which helps you know that this is about espionage. But then, here comes a surprise.
Flak jacket.
Who
a
was
guy
that
just sort of
guy?
fell off.
Why'd he fall and die?
He
Where
just
did he come
murdered
from?
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
so-
like, I am in a bad game.
I'm running around. I have no idea what to do. I'm like, maybe I go through these cars.
Now you're
No,
on
is it-
fire.
Nope, now you're on fire. Why
I'm
isn't
dead.
Flak Jacket helping?
No, I'm dead
The
immediately.
flak jacket doesn't stop fire, apparently.
So I don't know what to do. Now I'm kind of upset because it took me all the way back to the beginning.
Son of a bitch.
I'm like, let's get set on fire here. Oh, that doesn't work.
Steal
Come
the
on.
car.
Come on, get on fire. Come on.
That fire isn't hot.
What system did you say this was for?
This is PlayStation 1.
What?
Doesn't it look? It looks like 64.
It does. But like beta 64
Right?
because they oh my god, it's terrible.
God, Gabe. You've killed a CBDC agent.
Is that what the beekeepers are called?
Yeah, I killed a beekeeper. The mission parameter failed, and now it's going to take 30 seconds for it to finally tell me that I've lost the game and restart.
A
Ugh.
hotel called Hotel. Another hotel called Place. A movie called Espionage.
There I was trying to see if I could actually hit the car before it hit the ground and kill myself, and yes I can. At this point, I'm just trying to experiment with the world and the physics and see what the hell else I can do.
Yeah.
Because this game is not fun.
I just love that when you come upon a line, like a horizontal line, it collapses in on itself.
Right. So I doubled back from where I originally spawned, and it takes me to this alleyway, which takes me to this building with terrorists in it. And this building is actually where that guy they said I was supposed to go help is at. But when they told me that there was a guy I was supposed to go help, if you'll remember correctly, the map of this level, which you shouldn't because it's confusing and bad, I was like completely in the opposite side of the map.
So that didn't help you at all.
Right, like I would never have gotten here. Meanwhile, the beekeepers are just like executing guys left and right, and I'm just in roll
point
mode.
blank too.
Right?
Gunfight from 3 feet away.
And if I don't stay,
You were supposed to provide cover for that agent.
so
What
it
agent?
Didn't, it didn't tell me that I was supposed to stay in that room, but I was supposed to stay in that room.
This company is bad at game design.
Yes.
I've got an ID match for Loma. Check.
Yeah, and so I'm like, well, press start to see objectives. My objective is get on fire.
Kill myself.
I want to be on fire the most. And then he like stumbles and dies slowly.
The only way.
Syphon Filter is apparently the name of the virus that is being used by terrorists to kill people. But who cares? You can never game over. So let's just cathartically quit the game together, shall we?
Let's do it.
Yay!
You really want to board this game? No, I want to board its developers. All right.
Well, Matt,
Syphon Filter, everybody.
you played a shitty game.
Holy cow, that game is just garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, if we look, Eidetic was the developer of this game. Let's look at what else Eidetic developed. Okay, it developed all these other Syphon Filter games, but before Syphon Filter 1, the game it immediately developed prior was Bubsy 3D.
Oh man.
So fuck you.
We rip on Bubsy a lot. Someone should play that for this show.
It's happening one day.
Yeah. All right, man. So you wouldn't play this again?
No, never. Absolutely not. I am never playing that again. That was not fun at all. That was really bad.
All right, then. Well, if there's nothing else, let's move on to Nikki's.
Shall we?
Nikki, what'd you play?
I played a game called Konami Krazy Racers.
Oh my, okay.
Which is basically Super Mario Kart, except it was released in 2001 for the Game Boy Advance.
Ew,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
A Game Boy Advance racing game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mario Kart for the Game Boy Advance wasn't even fun.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else? Should we get right into playing?
Let's get right into playing.
Okay.
Okay. File help. Crazy.
I will say this, the intro video is worth the watch, I guess.
A Konami character Grand Prix will be held on the Crazy Circuit. You're in, right? Konami, man.
Konami, man.
There's Toad.
Oh yeah, this is a level from Super Mario Kart for the SNES, right?
Totally.
This is
level
my fucking
Who
jam.
the hell
Right?
are these characters?
I have
I-
a list.
I recognize Goemon.
Yeah, I recognize him.
I have Goemon,
Is that Bomberman?
Takosuke, which is a character from the Parodius series, Dracula from Castlevania,
Yeah.
Gray Fox, a supporting character from Metal Gear Solid,
Oh.
Pascal from the Twin B series, Power Pro-kun from the MLB Power Pro series, Moai from
Oh,
the
the-
Gradius series,
Yeah.
Yami from Poppin' Music, Bear Tank, which awesome, from Rakuga Kids, King from Poppin' Music, Vic Viper from Gradius, and Ebisumaru from Legend of the Mystical Ninja.
Right
Okay,
on.
I've
I
heard of
kept
those last two
accidentally
games.
hitting the back button because I configured my controller stupidly.
TV.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah.
Yo, this menu is really confusing looking.
Yeah.
It's stupid, yeah.
So.
Like, it looks like it's set up like a cell phone from 2000.
Yes.
Right.
Oh god, is this the character select screen? That sucks.
Yep.
Alright, that's
You're a
that's
cat.
Konami from Pop Music.
I just liked that it was a dog with dreadlocks.
Pop Music is a fun rhythm game, but this doesn't look like it's going to be fun.
Why didn't they pick the characters from their best games? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the X-Men,
The Simpsons.
the Simpsons.
I'd play that game.
Yeah, man. They made all the great
by the way,
brawlers.
You do that, you fall. Like, it's a legit hole.
Oh my.
This game leaves, like, very little room for error. I actually cut about 10 minutes out of this video because I played as somebody else. And, it was impossible to do anything with that person because, like, even if you get in 4th place, it makes you do the level over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And if you hit a
don't know
wall
what's
often,
happening.
you will find that you will go from 1st to 6th place.
So-
Like
Okay.
so this is a Mystical Ninja stage. I can tell from the music. But like this, I feel like this game wouldn't be horrific if it didn't go at like 3 frames per second.
yeah.
Yeah.
You had a mole for a weapon?
Yeah, I don't know what that does. I still have no idea what that does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
That's
crystals.
ice or crystals, but I also don't know what that does.
Of course, man, this is very much Mario Kart. Holy
Yep.
crap. Drac. How could Dracula even be in the sun?
Yeah, man. What's with all the Easter Island heads? Oh, is
I
that
have
the
no
Gradius
idea.
That's
character?
the Parodius Gradius thing.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm thinking this is the Parodius stage.
I like the speed going right into the turn.
Right?
Speed boost thing, yeah.
So why are the item pickups bells? Do we know?
I have no idea. And I don't know what the pig does. Oh, I guess it's lightning bolts, which makes
Okay.
so much sense.
Yeah, of course. Yikes, that looks dangerous.
Yeah, and if you go, like, you have to hit it dead in the center or close enough to the center, because if you go on the sides, it counts as not going off of them and you fall off. I learned after playing this game that red bells give you like attacking things and blue ones give you speed boosty things. But it's okay. I don't pick up a ton of them.
That's too bad, because that's kind of the point of the Mario Kart games.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. This is a worthy effort. You know, it's not the worst
I'm not
game.
saying it's like a terrible game. It's just, like I said, there are a lot of places where you're left with not a ton of room for error, and if you screw up, I have gone from first to last place because I tapped a wall for a second.
This probably would have been better if they could have made it on something other than the Game Boy Advance.
Right.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have had a little bit more draw distance, I think.
Yeah. This frame rate is just a killer.
Awful,
Yeah, it's pretty
yeah.
awful, yeah.
Like, I feel like even Mario Kart Advance has a better frame rate than this. I mean,
Yes.
Super Mario Kart on the SNES.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. When you play the course for the first time, it's like, oh, I mean, I'm glad I have that map up there, but
Right.
otherwise you'd be like, oh, okay, I guess here's a sharp turn.
Like, I could see someone getting motion sick from this game.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some kind of bomb thing? That's
Yeah.
A banana. It's a banana, isn't it?
Pretty much. It waits a second before detonating, and if somebody's there, it stops
Right
them
on.
for a moment. Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna go on.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yay me.
Alright, time to see a third level that is just gonna hurt my eyes.
The third one was probably my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It felt less frustrating. Oh, and there's some interesting power-ups that I get in this one that I have no idea what is happening when it happens.
I think this is Gradius, which is cool.
Yeah.
God damn, I love Gradius games. I want to play Gradius 3 now instead of this.
Yeah.
So are you on, like, ice?
It's a moon level, so I'm maybe.
Okay. Sounds legit.
Yeah, maybe you're playing on one of Saturn's rings or something.
There's a baseballman in front of you. You must kill him.
Yes.
With
Oh, this
Reptar.
is weird. I don't know what this is.
Some kind of weird lizard that floats around and shows you its crotch?
And then shoots a fireball.
Well, a single solitary fireball.
Now you're in
After,
Sonic.
like, waving his dick in front of your face
Yeah.
for 30 seconds.
Real
You have an
fucking
eyeball
great job,
potion.
shit lizard. Wow, first place. Nice.
I did it, yeah.
Jeez, you're gonna take first in the whole thing, aren't you?
I think so. I think so.
Oh, there's one more.
There's one more.
You can do it.
So, yeah.
don't know
I was
what game
wondering
it's
if in
called.
this level it was kind of like Super Mario Kart's beachy level where you could drive over some of the water. And so eventually I'd try that a little bit.
Oh god, it's gonna kill you, doesn't it?
Maybe. Nah.
Oh, cool.
It
Yeah.
didn't even slow you down.
It didn't
Yeah,
really,
it's
which
just
was nice.
Scuba Beach.
Yep.
Oh, wait, this must be
So-
the poppin' music stage. Alright, but yeah, continue.
Oh, I'm just...
There were a
This
lot
is
of
the
cut corners
quickest
there. That was
level.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're getting good at this.
I am.
You should become a pro KKR player.
No, thank you. No. It was hard to play this game for very long because you do start to feel a little sick.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
starting to get a little sick watching.
Yeah.
All right,
Yay.
go Nikki.
Go
You're
dog
surround-
with dreadlocks.
You're in a penguin bath. This is
Congratulations.
Penguin Pit Go.
You're not qualified to take the test. Would you like to take it?
Test? No, fuck
That
test.
sounds
Nope.
terrible.
All right.
I'm too good for your test. I'll pass.
Really.
So, what was your final opinion?
It wasn't a terrible game. I don't know that I would play it again.
Yeah.
Right on. All right then. That is essentially the end of the show. Who got the shit game award?
Matt?
Matt's was pretty bad.
Matt
Man, it's been a while since I got it.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to thank the Academy
Yeah.
and the
The
people
agency.
who made that shit. Like, even Fighter's History was, like, at least it was, like, playable.
I mean, it was exactly
Yeah.
like Street Fighter, and Street Fighter's a good game. So,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, no, Syphon Filter, yeah, fuck you, the agency. But before we go, Matt, why don't you tell everyone what we're going to be playing next time?
All right. So we do this show once every 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Give or take a couple. So it's been at least 44 weeks,
Oh my
if
goodness.
not more, since we last had this one. It's like episode 37
Okay.
was the last time we had this theme, which is pretty crazy. It's a long, long time ago. And yet, it's the best fucking theme of all. I hope you guys are ready to enter the video zone.
Oh, awesome!
Because it's Nick Arcade Challenge.
That's the best. Yes,
Yes,
I
we
love
give
it.
each other challenges, small, bite-sized challenges, to take on in multiple video games. Will Mikey go left? Will Mikey go right? Who cares? Mikey's dead. But not us.
Nope, not yet.
No.
All right, then. Well, cool. So you can see us take on each other's challenges in an entire gameplay episode in 2 weeks. So enjoy that.
Yay.
All right, then. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright, Matt Crua, and
Saturday.
Dylan Frisbee.
Sounds about right.
Until next time, don't die. And Dylan, what should they keep doing?
Killing themselves.
All right, with that, game over.